Hello, this is Prejean with a Passport. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to review a property that is new to the IHG lineup. Built in the 1950s, the Riviera Resort and Spa is a commonly known hotel in Palm Springs. In late 2020, it became Margaritaville. As of a few weeks ago, it was once again rebranded back to the Riviera Resort and Spa under IHG. As we scrambled to stay longer in Palm Springs, I bounced on the chance to stay here for our last nights in the desert. I'm going to begin this video a bit differently to explain a few things for which you are about to see. I promise to make this video entertaining, as it's in a city that I have fallen in love with not once but twice. So sit back and enjoy. It's show and tell time. I should begin with this property is essentially an oasis in the desert. It's filled with lush greenery and water features throughout. It's a labyrinth of walkways for you to explore or simply go looking for your lost shaker of salt. They do have maps around the property showing where you were located, which comes in quite handy. There are 8 buildings on the property. I need to explain that buildings 4 and 5 have 3 levels, and those 2 buildings have elevators. The rest of the buildings are 2 levels and do not have elevators. So if you do not have the ability to climb stairs with or without your luggage, you need to request a ground floor room or a room in buildings 4 or 5. Okay, so back to the map. Here's a great way to explain it. There seems to be a saucer shape to buildings 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8. Buildings 4 and 5 are the nacelles. When you see it, it'll hit you like a photon torpedo. I booked a 2 queen standard room as player 2 on the IHG One Rewards Premier credit card. I used 30,000 points per night for 3 nights. Following my stay, player 1 had a reservation for 4 nights using points as well. Again, 4 nights for 30,000 points per night, and the 4th night was free for the primary cardholder's stay. We essentially stayed 1 week here for 180,000 points. Upon me checking in for the 2 queen standard room, I was given the upgrade to a 2 king premium room. This is because of the IHG One Rewards Premier credit card and availability for upgrades. You can't book these upgraded rooms with points. Win-win. The cash rate for the queen standard room that I booked was $229 per night. The cash rate for the King Premium room given was $267 per night. Given the cash rate for the 2 types of rooms for the following week's stay for 7 days, essentially I booked the equivalent of a $2,200 2 Queen standard room, was upgraded to a $2,500 2 King Premium room, and with the IHG Buy One Get One point sale used 180,000 points. With points, you not only get the 4th night free, but you don't pay extra person charges, taxes, resort, or additional fees. So instead of paying $2,200 or even $2,500, we paid the equivalent of $909. Here's a video of me walking in.
Engage.
Good morning. Rise and shine. Now let's start our day. Breakfast here at Cafe Palmetto is indeed a treat. Weather permitting, I would suggest sitting outside. It is both tranquil and very enjoyable. It really is hard to believe that you're sitting in the middle of the Southern California desert. Now that breakfast has hit the spot, let's start burning those extra calories with a leisurely walk around the resort. I found the old Riviera trolley. It would be great to see this beauty rolling again. P.S. Buzz, you are indeed missed. The parking lot is large, and there are many spots that can accommodate towables. Perhaps you'll go for a bike ride. Perhaps. Maybe instead you'll hit the well-equipped fitness center, then relax in one of the 2 pools and watch the sunbathe. Well, that was a full morning. Now let's grab lunch. I would suggest Rick's across the street. They're open for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Their tuna melt and fried catfish were excellent, as well as their Norwegian breakfast and fried egg sandwich. Not too far is also Billy Reed's. It's also in walking distance. Save room for their divine desert desserts. The website mentions that they do have EV chargers. They are Tesla chargers that are available through the valet services. Currently, the valet services are $28 for the day and $38 for the night. Yeah, that's steep. Keep in mind within a 2-mile radius there are many charging stations. For both level 2 and level 3, some are indeed free. It's a small fee for a lift to from the Palm Springs airport to this resort. Pro tip, City Hall sits at the intersection adjacent to the airport. You can save just by requesting a pickup or drop-off at City Hall and walking a block. Don't forget to tip your driver. There's a conference center, ballroom, and wedding venue should you have those needs. They are slowly removing themselves from the previous name brand. It is taking time, but they're getting there. I've noticed little things that have changed just in the past few days. Now for the cons. The stairs instead of the elevator. So the room I showed you was upstairs. That wasn't going to work for us. The only difference between the one I showed you and the one that we're in is the bathroom didn't have a window near the tub. The website says alarm clocks and robes. Neither were there. Also notice that there were no bathroom cups or glasses other than the plastic coffee cups. For those of us who bring our own streaming devices, finding how to get the TV into the right input was a challenge. The remote didn't have it, and there were no buttons on the front of the TV. I had to download the Stay Connect app to get the app to change the input. Microwaves are available upon request. The desk chair comfort level is subpar. This was a 2-king premium room, and while there was a place to hang clothes, unless you're packing light, that one and only drawer isn't going to do the trick. Thank you for watching. Until we meet again, this is Prejean with a Passport, reminding you to live long and prosper. P.S. I love you and always will.